you're in the Meta ecosystem, so you're in Instagram. As soon as one account's banned, you try to open up another one. To Trev's point, it's just banned right away too, and then you go on X, that's banned. Like and that's why like something like a Farcaster, sure, like it's very very niche and crypto native, but like it is in a way kind of centralized, I guess, on the blockchain side of things, whatever. But like it's much more decentralized than like what Twitter is or Facebook is. What the fuck's wrong with you?
And I don't believe everything needs to be like fully decentralized. I mean, I still believe in like centralizing.
Decentralized isn't real. What is decentralized?
Yeah.
What is decentralized?
I feel like making stuff more decentralized rather
Nothing's
than like
decentralized. Nothing's decentralized. Bitcoin, you think Bitcoin's decentralized? Is not decentralized.
I just mean like on
the
a
feds.
scale.
They track everything. Nothing. I'm telling you, nothing is decentralized. That's a false reality.
Servers and data centers spread out, and they're talking to one another.
Yeah,
that's decentralized.
Yeah,
whenever 256 encryption comes out, the entire Bitcoin is going to zero. Everything's going to zero. Whenever
people that are in these like they're not fucking cabals. Like dude, they're just businesses. Like they're just professional businesses that have gotten together and now own a shit ton of Bitcoin. Cabals, woo, big deal. You know what I mean? Like
no, it's not just that. They track Bitcoin. They watch that. They have people who literally watch Bitcoin. Like
decent. I wouldn't say it's not decentralized, but I would say that, like, to your point, Trev, is like it's decentralized to an extent. You know what I mean? Because like it's like we use this word decentralized as like it's something to where you can't find out anything about whatever you're doing. You know what I mean? We use this word decentralized and
like it's Silk Road, bro. Like it's Silk Road. Like it's like some like deep web shit, bro. Like
like even AI now, like in AI, it's like you can't be decentralized when something can literally scan and literally be like you just keep putting in like you tell the AI to take this wallet and then go and retrieve me every single wallet that it has went and sent money to, and then you take those wallets and put that back into ChatGPT or whatever, and then analyze that. You know what I mean? It's not technically decentralized, right? But it is way better than like the original banking system. You know
100%. Yeah.
That's my point.
Yeah, to where it's like, at least you can make a couple transactions and you can hold a couple 100,000 and the IRS isn't going to know exactly how much bread you got.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is the decentralized part.
What's up, Jakey?
It's kind of like they think we have like flying cars already, and it's like, nah, we just got electric vehicles. Like we haven't went to the fullest extent. What's up, Trev? What's up, Jakey? Jakey, pop. It's war, bro. It's war, bro.
Nah, but also I think decentralized. I think the reason why they use it so much, and even like the government and shit like that, is because they know what they can do behind the scenes, and normies will never ever go and search SoulScan.
In business and marketing, you have to learn how to use your words, and it's like I'll give an example, and this isn't throwing anyone under shade, but it's like the Alon airdrop situation. Like they worded it very intricately and very good, right? To like make people believe, and that's what you have to do as a business. You kind of have to do like these leading, almost answers but questions on the back end. It's interesting.
Yeah, and especially decentralized because nobody knows what the fuck that is. That's a normie. You know what I mean? If you tell them, they're gonna
exactly. Whenever these people hear about it, and whenever these people hear decentralized and they don't know what it means, and you speak a little bit of like knowledge about it, they think you're a god, bro. They're like, oh my god, he knows everything. He's so smart. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like, listen, bro, they can't. They no KYC. This is just like, bro, like, come on, dog.
Like, what's KYC?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like know your customers.
Instead of
1%
of people controlling it, there's 10%.
Yeah, it's funny, bro.
Yeah, no, 100%. And I mean, that's the mark. I mean, we're governed anyway. For you to have some sort of back end security on like your transactions. That way, they don't know exactly what you're doing. You know what I mean? Yeah. But that needs to be known. People need to be around telling people, look, bro, decentralized means, look, you can make a couple transactions, you can hold money.
That's the hardest. Like learn not only about crypto and decentralization, but like set up wallets, bro. Like these people, it's rocket science to them. Like setting up wallets and like I've taken probably like over like a week's worth of my time just in private calls or helping random people, texting, whatever, like helping them set up their accounts or whatever. It's like it takes them a long time. It's almost rocket science, and that's a barrier that needs to be
Huge.
broken.
Yeah,
It's a
100%.
huge
I remember
barrier.
in 2021, it was so hard for me to figure out like MetaMask back in the day. I was like,
MetaMask,
what the
yeah,
fuck?
yeah,
It's
no,
better
very,
now with like Phantom and some of the apps. Like the Pump Fun app is like
100%.
pretty streamlined, but
yeah.
it's still like people are like, what the fuck? Like,
I mean, thank God for Solana for that, dude.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'd be cooked. Everybody
Yeah.
wants decentralization. They scream it until it has something to do with their bags. Until they want Michael Saylor buying their Bitcoin. They want Donald Trump bull posting their fucking coin, whatever. Like, everybody wants decentralization until they realize that the government can pump their own fucking coins.
I want decentralization.
They pick and choose. They pick and choose.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a governed play. It's just a governed play. That's what the government like. When I say governed, that's just like a way to say like just controlling. You know what I mean? Like they just it's a way that they can control all of us and have us funnel into a certain niche or whatever you want to say for their own good. And you know that could be good as long as you ride the wave with them, then that's good. But you got to know that you're riding the wave with them and not just fucking euphoric moment always when it comes to like finding out about crypto and shit like that. But what's it called?
You're spitting.
Oh, who's that? Thanks, bro. Appreciate that. Real quick, I'm gonna go over what's it called all the creator coins because I feel like that is I want to kind of do a little clip about that and just because I'm calling it now. Everybody needs to go and buy every single coin that I pull up here that's like gonna moon. I guarantee these are gonna moon. So hold on, let me make sure you guys can see this. Okay. So we got this.
What's the brown house at? Is the brown house lower? Oh, the brown house is, bro. They went to shit. Bro, I knew it, bro. Like, bro, everyone knew it was like the hype, bro. It was just like, it's all just like
But was that
something
real?
new and then it all just died, bro.
Wait,
I knew the market cap. Yeah, I knew the market cap wouldn't sustain, but I was surprised to see like, I mean, bro, they had like 1,300 people in there at one point.
Yeah,
I don't know how they got that much people because I checked their social medias, right? And like, they didn't have a lot of viewers. Like you saw on their viewers, they didn't have a lot of viewers, a lot of likes. So I don't know how they pulled that many people together because they didn't have that many people like commenting or waiting for them to live stream on Web 2.
I know. That's what I was wondering too. But like, Steve says bots. Yeah, maybe. But the chat was pretty popping. Like maybe it wasn't 1,300 people, but like, chat was popping. Not they were
maybe he got his friends in a technician group warehouse or whatever where they were just typing. You know what I mean?
Yo, you know what's crazy though? Here's a crazy thing though, which is I hope like Pump Fun kind of like clocks T on this shit because I've researched their dev wallet and I'm not gonna lie to you, they rugged that John. Like they sold like 600 grand worth of like $600 they made profit. And I tracked the wallets, bro. They had 50% in their dev wallet. And these fucking dumbasses sent their coins to 2 wallets. 2. It was easy as pie, dog. Like to find what was going on. Sent that shit to 2 wallets and then put it into a bot, a fucking sell bot, and just let it run.
Oh my god, bro. They see, that's what I'm saying. It's so hard to find like genuine people in this space that come into this space and want like genuine longevity and at the same time like benefit for other people because like clearly they didn't want benefit for anybody.
Yo, hold on. Nate got motion though.
I kind of understand. I know you've talked about it, Trev, too. It's like they're using cash. Kind of homegrown talent is so fucking important because it's like it's a safer bet and it's way more gangster. You know, like if you're able to bring Trev or whoever, it don't matter. Bring Trev to like stardom, and he's on streams with Neon, Aiden Ross, and like he's doing, and he can hold his own on Pump Fun. That's much cooler than like Brown House coming on here
And getting
like,
put
like,
on and all that.
yeah. And I think like the vetting process, like you just said, it's really hard to find someone like creators right now when there's not a specific success case. Like people have like a little bit of success, but it's like find creators in Web 2 and be like, yo, this is the value prop on why this makes sense for you as a creator. And it doesn't fully exist yet, especially like the celeb coin shit was like almost like an ideation behind that, like creator capital markets kind of like early on, except their analogy was like Sahil's hopping in their DMs and saying, yo, you get 50 to 100 grand if you just tweet this, right? And so I think the value proposition for these like Web 2 creators has to be outlined. And the only way to do that is by homegrown talent. Is like Trev going and being like, what was the homie's name that you brought over to our house? I forget. Trey. And he's like new to it. He's like being introduced through you, but he sees the value prop through like you being homegrown talent on Pump Fun. So it's more of that shit where it's like, this is why this makes sense. And it's not just about, it's more lucrative to put money in my pockets as a creator, which I granted being a creator in crypto, I promise like is more lucrative than being a B-list, a C-list, like Web 2 influencer to a degree, like top of the funnel get paid bags. But,
and that's what I want to say. It's a lot easier to like have those people be beside you. Like I said, like Trey or like the Based House, for example, like you're like a example of like a success story where they can believe and see it, right? Rather than you trying to explain to random people on the internet where they don't even believe in crypto, and first of all, and like they don't really believe in your success story. So it's a lot easier to build this space with creators within like people around you, I guess, and like actual creators to build within rather than reaching out and getting new people. You know what I mean? I feel like that's a lot easier.
Perspectives too. Like
I don't hit you up.
I think you think I hate doing that thing where it's like until it's like concrete in my hands, I don't like talking about those things. But it's like we're in the midst of like trying to figure out season 2, and I think there's like a lot of opportunity with like the Based House and just everything like around the Based House. So once that's kind of like finished, then I can start putting like final movements on who's coming over, who's staying for like this week, who's actual creators in the house. Like there's a lot to kind of figure out there. But
and we've been trying we've been trying to get into like a rhythm, you know what I mean, like have a schedule and things like that. That way it's going to be a lot easier for it to like flow, you know what I mean. And that way it's like, if we're going to have people over, we're going to have them over like from 2 to 4. I'm not saying you specifically, Trev, but I'm saying like people in general, saying like where we have time slots to where we're going to like actually be there, and then once that time is up, we have to go and function on our own and do this and the third. So that's what we're working on right now.
Yo, would you agree that like, or do you kind of see it this way? You were very early on to the Nelk Boys, and YouTube was still kind of nascent, but it wasn't small, right? Like by any means, by like 16, 17, 18, right? So would you say with all the rappers in like the 16, 17 era, right? Kind of getting together and collabing and, networking in a way with YouTube, right? To have like maybe like some sort of or like an account manager, right? Someone internally. It's kind of the same way that's happening with Pump Fun, where you're so early on that you get like the internal connects right off the bat and support.
Yeah. I think in a way, I think the thing about the internet is the internet has moved to a very it's moved very niched. Like it's no longer like, back in 2017, you had Rice Gum dominating YouTube, and like it was either you were big or you weren't. Now it's like there's stars in their own niche. Like there's like I always use this example, but there's like ASMR YouTube channels that are pulling 5 to 10 million views on a video, and like people are fans of those people because they just consume ASMR content. Like there's a niche for everything. So I think it's a little bit of a different landscape now. But yeah, I do think that and I think it's fun, dude. And I think oh damn, I lost my train of thought. But like creator capital markets, and we've always used the Face Clan thing as like an example here at the Based House because it is like heavily revolved around streaming and stuff. But it's all about like a mix of personalities too.
100%. I feel like it's waiting for like that one breakout moment, like Pump this whole creator capital markets. There's going to be someone somewhere. There's going to be a big breakout moment. This whole thing's just going to go parabolic.
This is, bro. If you, whoever's watching this, if you guys aren't buying fucking creator coins, look, we're talking about like, look at these Johns, bro. like, if you're a meme coin trader, bro, like an actual meme coin trader, this is like your forte, bro, because it's like all these charts are not moving at all, like not one bit, and like in the downside, even like look, like Trev, look, this is a prime buy right here, bro. Even if you like
free bid,
yeah, even if you go up to 700K, that's still 50% from 500K, which a lot of people don't understand that. And then the same thing with fucking based. A lot of people don't get that, like, this is on the, what's it called, 1 hour, right? The volume here and the stability, like, you can obviously tell, like, boom, 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 boom. All this is clear support on holders. You know what I mean? So when you see this, you have to ape the bottom. When people be like, bro, I want to catch, like, this runner. I want to catch this runner. And it's like, bro, if you took your whole portfolio, if you took 5 bands and you aped it into creator coins and you just let them sit, they will and you like buy on the dips, they will consistently outperform any meme that is like a fucking meme coin that is determined by like the community. It's determined by the community, and the thing with community tokens is like a lot of people give up early. And the thing with creator coins is that it just takes one person to constantly be continuously having that drive in their own head and in their heart to keep the chart functioning. You know what I mean? When it comes to a meme coin, you need communities. You need, people to constantly be onboarded day after day after day after day. But if you get a level to where you're bottoming out and that creator is constantly producing, there's pretty much no way then up. There's no way then up. You know what I mean?
You've personally seen this.
Yeah, I'm showing. That's why I wanted to bring up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I know you have.
Yeah, like
you've personally been part of this and seen it.
Yeah, like these, and even Gainsey. Like Gainsey, this is like clear. Even if you take like a fucking 40% dip, you know what I mean, and you come back to like bottom support, like real bottom support, then you're fucking you're taking that, but it always bounces back too. And the thing is, the reason why it always bounces back is because the creator always comes back. You know what I mean? The reason why Trev goes from 500 to 700, back down to 500, and it goes back up to 700 instead of going from 500 to 300 is because he shows up tomorrow. You know what I mean? And he posted a video tomorrow. The reason why I go from 30K to 60K and then back down to 30K and not down to fucking 15K is because I still show up every single day. And that's the key when it comes to creator coins, is that as long as you know that they're showing up every day, it's inevitable that, and you buy the dips, it's inevitable that you will be in the profit close to time. And you don't have to sit there and be like Kev, for instance. This kid will sit there and make a trade, and then, which, Kev, I'm not using you as like fucking being like you suck, but you're 90% of meme coin traders to where you go into a 20% loss from in 5 minutes, you're fucking selling and you're taking that loss instead of just holding it and then waiting for it to come back because you don't know if they're going to keep continuously producing. You know what I mean? It's like, is this the last life? Is this the last lifeline of this coin, or is it not? When it comes to creator coins, it's not like that. You know what I mean? So that's one thing that I want to say with the market analysis, because I want to do a market analysis today, is creator coins. The first thing I want everybody to do before you go buy any blue chip coin is buy all the creator coins. Every single person's creator coins, go buy it. Like, I don't give a fuck if it's $5. I don't give a fuck if it's $50. I don't give a fuck if it. I got like 20 grand in creator coins. 20 grand, because I know how like big it's going to actually be, and I know that if I just keep buying when it levels out, that eventually at some point in time I'll be in profit, and then I say, okay, maybe I'm not feeling this content creator that much, so let me sell my bag. You know what I mean? And things like that. But at least that I'm holding, and if anything does happen, like fucking Elon wants to say anything, at least I'm in on bottom. You know what I mean? And I really strongly suggest everybody going out and buying creator coins.
Facts.
Now, other than that, we know that Bitcoin is down. Let's do a little. Let's do a little.
I appreciate it. Hey, you have a good one, bro. I'll see you soon, bro.
Yeah, Trev.
Love, brother.
Have a good one, Brody.
Yes, sir.
Catch you.
Have a good one.
Type shit. To pay coins. He's telling us to pay coins. Mashed potatoes. Did you wake up today and drink Haterade? Like,
is that the same guy? Hold on, let me look. Yeah, this motherfucker asked me when feet pics on my stream the other day.
I want to know. Did you wake up and did you fall out of bed and smack your head? Like, what happened? Because the sun's shining, the fucking air is good. Like, it's a great day. And just because the market's down, another thing you're gonna learn: buy the fucking dip. Okay? Mm-hmm. Like, I don't understand why people don't buy the dip. Is because Bitcoin has never consistently went back in a downward trend. Never. So if you are constantly buying the dips and it's constantly making new highs, you will be in profit. That's like how it works. That's how it works. Like, it's not fucking rocket science. But you
always have some stables ready.
Yeah, you have to understand what it is and what it isn't. You don't make up a facade in your head and then trade based off of that. That's not the best way to trade. The best way to trade is say, okay, let me look at these coins. I'm looking to get into crypto. Has it ever consistently went on a downward trend? No. Okay, I definitely should buy this because then that's a good asset. People say, oh, crypto's not an asset. But an asset is something that continuously goes up in value. You know what I mean? So, and it's not continuously goes up in value when you buy it. It continuously goes up in value over time. That's an asset. You know what I mean? Like a house, you might buy a house for $300K, it drops to $250 in 2 years from now, but then in 5 years it might be at $400. You know what I mean? That's an asset because it consistently keeps going up. We are a small group than people. Solana is not talked about really. Bitcoin was talked about by Trump and other prez. Solana is not talked. See the thing with altcoins. See, in my opinion, altcoin season. Okay, hold on. Maybe let me switch the screen on this. Hold on, let me see. See if I can screen capture. I want to move this because I don't want seeing two of me's. I want to see two of me's on my what's called live. Let's move this over here. Okay. The thing with altcoins, right? The thing that I've realized with altcoins, so Bitcoin dominance is like 100% a real thing, right? Let's establish that. Bitcoin dominance is 100% a real thing, okay? But understanding that, you can say, okay, well, how does Solana move? Solana has recently been moving off of Bitcoin, but not as much as it used to be. As much as it used to follow Bitcoin, it doesn't no more, right? So when a coin loses track off of following off of Bitcoin, mainly because of the ecosystem, mainly because of like volatility and things like that. When that happens, it now becomes its own thing, right? To where in order for Solana, in my opinion, to run to its maximum capacity, it needs to have some sort of domino effect that around hype. To where, like, let's say for instance, like, hold on, let me pull up. No, not deck screener. This is my perfect for instance. Is like, in order for Solana to like really succeed, it has to have some kind of catastrophic event like this when Trump dropped his coin. Right? which causes a huge surge in volume, right? And the reason why Ethereum was able to pick up as much as it did back then was because of NFTs, right? So, but there was no meme coins back then. So NFTs had had double the amount of volume that meme coins have because because meme coins weren't a thing, and meme coins, the reason why meme coins don't have that much as much volume as NFTs had is because NFTs are still a thing, right? So so it's kind of like they're sharing the volume, but it needs some catastrophic event to where altcoin season would ends up happening. And in my opinion, a true altcoin season is not going to happen anymore. It's going to be strictly like meme season, right? It's going to be meme season causing Solana to skyrocket. It's going to be NFT season causing Ethereum to skyrocket. It's not going to be Bitcoin causing Ethereum to skyrocket. You know what I mean? To like 12,000. Now, I'm not saying that the price isn't going to go up, isn't not going to go up because Bitcoin is going up. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that. But the volume that people are looking for from Solana, like $1,000 a Solana, it like Bitcoin would have to go to fucking 600K. Like, you know what I mean? Statistically, if we're sitting here right now at 113K, in order for it to go and do a 5x, right, to where we want it to be at $1,000, then Bitcoin and we're going strictly based off of like Bitcoin and that ecosystem. It's not very high of a chance to happen. You know what I mean?
Can I give you my take a little bit on this too?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So I think what we haven't quite gotten to yet is like Solana. What really is good for Solana is it can like support businesses, and I feel like once we get to the point where like we look at DPIN like Helium and the other different infrastructures that they want to try to make more of a decentralized version of, if those start to take off, and then you got like social platforms. There's different versions of businesses that are trying to build on Solana, but I feel like if businesses really do come and stuff like that you see good growth on Solana in a way that like Bitcoin can't really see that growth inside of its ecosystem, it'll allow Solana to decouple from Bitcoin, and I'm talking over like 5 years, not like this cycle, but it'll allow it to decouple, so like that dominance won't have like such of a hard effect on it. But it is like so like intertwined. I mean, I think it's like what, a 95% correlation between the two, and you're right. Like if people want to see $1,000 Solana, like with how it's coupled to Bitcoin, it would have to go. I mean, Bitcoin would have to go just to unrealistic numbers right now.
Yeah.
And I think it still could, like in a good surgence with some good news and maybe some good hype. Like I could see a little spike over 5 to maybe towards 600. I really could.
Yeah, and that's the same thing. That's like I don't think that 500 to 600K per Bitcoin is unreasonable. I don't think like especially with
I meant for a Solana. Sorry.
Oh, okay, yeah. But no, even with Bitcoin, I think like 500K because like the mass adoption has not happened. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're right.
And when that mass adoption happens. When with banking systems, with things like that, when banking goes to crypto, that's when it can get there, right? But again, that's going to take time. That's going to be manipulated.
5 to 10 more years.
Yeah. At least 5 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would say we're pushing more or less 5 years on growing.
It shows how early we are still too. It's a good time to start learning and getting in and being a part of these systems, learning how to be a part of communities. I mean, that was my big push to this. I was like, even if I don't know what I'm doing and I mess up, like I have time to figure this out. And even for new people coming in today, like it's still so true.
Yeah, 100%. And another thing with Solana, that's why I believe Solana could go to 1,000. I think Solana can go to 1,000, but we have to make it known that in order for it to go to 1,000, it needs to be adopted, like you said, to where businesses can utilize it in a fast transaction format, and because like Bitcoin and Ethereum
high
can't
volume
provide that.
too.
Yeah, Bitcoin and Ethereum can't provide that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I think Solana can go to 1,000, right? But that's the catastrophic event that needs to happen in order for it to do. And if it doesn't happen, then it's like it becomes stagnant and it becomes stale. Like Litecoin. Litecoin had like Litecoin back in 2017 had motion, bro. It had a lot of motion, especially with Bitcoin. You know what I mean? But it wasn't able to grasp any kind of, momentum on its own in order for it to succeed. And what happened? It literally slowly just bled. If you look up Litecoin has not went and reached all-time high.
I feel like it was on the right track, but better tech just like came out right afterwards.
Yeah. And that's the thing that you have
so
to.
true to the both of you guys.
Yeah,
so
that's
true,
the thing.
so
That's
true.
the thing you have to look at is and be in the market with, is because that stuff can happen. You know what I mean? We're constantly evolving. Solana can get demoted as like that. Like Litecoin was demoted. It really was. And if you understand that, you'll be able to play your cards right. And if you understand a lot of this shit, you can make so much money from it. It's ridiculous.
I also feel like there's going to be like multiple big chains. Like it's not going to be like just Solana versus all these other ones. Like Solana's going to be big, and Sui might be big in gaming, where Solana's big in businesses. Or I don't really know. Like I just feel like there's going to be different niches for each. I think Cardano's doing stuff with like data, with healthcare, like privatizing that, trying to make it more like so it's not leaked out. And if everyone found their own niche and people like. It also help them where they want to invest. Like where do they want their money? What matters to them? Maybe there's a chain that's into charity work or something. I feel like we're going to get to that point eventually. And that's where like, because it's not all about PvP, because we're all going to grow and find our own spots. And I'm just kind of excited to get to that point. Cause I don't like everyone being like this versus that,
Yeah. And to be honest with you, like the reason why PvP is talked about so much. Excuse me. The reason why PvP is talked about so much is because when people go to try to understand crypto, they don't go and actually try to fully understand it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They go and when they go to try to learn crypto, they go very surface level. Very, very surface level. So, and that surface level ends up being like meme coins. Hold on, let me check the new tweet.
In 2021 for me, it was like all I learned about was XRP for the first little bit. And then I started to realize there's this whole bigger world. I was like, oh, wow.
Let's see what Jakey tweeted. What the hell? Where's it? I have his post notice on now. Hold on. Oh yeah, there he is. Oh shit!
Is that actual?
Is that factual? No actual, Jakey? Is that legitness? This is
LAweekly.com. Here it is.
LA Weekly is fire.
No shit.
Yo, hold on.
August 18th, Felicia Walker. Whoever Felicia is, good for her. Over 100 million views this year and a move to Las Vegas. Hell yeah! Streaming is still in its first inning. I love it, dude.
Bro.
What makes Space House unique is its position at the intersection of Web3 and live streaming. While traditional content houses have thrived on platforms like YouTube and Twitch, Based House is leveraging Pump Fund, an under-the-radar but rapidly growing crypto token launchpad and live streaming platform, as its digital arena. Dude, this is sweet.
This is fucking dope, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, babe, look, LA Weekly. Hold on.
business model introduces what the founders call creator capital. She used the word creator capital markets, a decentralized audience-owned economy where creators are more than influencers, they're assets. Fans can buy into their favorite streamers, track performance, and become a part of the ride. It's an evolution of the creator economy, giving rise to what Based House calls creator capital markets, a social media space where markets outweigh algorithms and viewers become talent scouts. Dude, this is fire.
Oh yeah, and she's giving alpha, bro. She's giving alpha too, bro. She said
I like this.
She's talking about season 2 set to launch September 1st, adding 3 new creators to the squad as the creator economy shifts from passive consumption to active participation. Base House isn't just reacting to trends, it's setting them. Streaming is still in its first inning, says Space Team. They are not wrong. If FaZe Clan helped build gaming's golden age, Base House might be the same to do for crypto.
Didn't you just say
give
this?
praise to God.
Wasn't this just said here on this stream? Like those same words?
100%. That's exactly what we were saying, bro. That's exactly. And bro, hold on.
Did they just have an interview like right afterwards?
Yeah, they just watched our thing and just wrote that thing.
They just called Jakey up. That's when Jakey jumped off.
Yeah, Jakey said, "All right, listen, this is what you gotta put." They were just talking about this.
That would be so awesome. That's wild, dude.
Yeah, that's awesome, bro. Give praise to God, man. Look at that. That's a blessing. That's me, bro. That's me, bro. Right on that thing, man. Such a blessing to be here. It's like, fuck, man.
What a time to be alive. Like, honestly, like I've been like reflecting on the past like several years of my life, and then how everything's just like changed in the last 6 weeks has been so weird, dude.
Based House. Hold on. Based House might.
This is wild, bro.
Just do the same for crypto. Can I leave 100? Can I leave 100? Let me get 100 though. And you know what's crazy? Yo, I wanted to say this, bro. When we got announced, right? When Jakey announced that we were the ones coming to the Base House, like said me, I seem this. The amount of people that like on that post shitted on us, like literally were like, you couldn't have got anybody better. This, that, and the third, and for this to be like 3 months later, and for us to be like getting news articles done, to pull as many views as we have, and to have as many people talking about creator capital markets, bro. When we were sitting there the first week of it, and we were all like we literally the first week would consistently talk about the vision, and we ended up warping our brains with the vision to where we woke up every day and have consistently been pushing towards that vision every day. There's not been one day that any of us have waken up since we got into the Base House and not consistently pushed that vision. You know what I mean?
You've got to like manifest it, and it people, they like to judge that, but it takes somebody who like really believes in it, and you have to have that like constant dedication and belief, especially to create something new and from the ground up. And they're always going to get people that are judgmental online all the time, who, especially people that don't understand and are very opinionated. I'm especially very opinionated, and I'll just spew shit out sometimes. Mm-hmm. So like sometimes I'm that asshole, but like it's good to see like how far you guys have come. It's really been, I don't know, kind of awesome, because it's only been 90 days, it's been 3 months, and you guys have made huge progress. Just to think about going from the LA house here to the Vegas house, to seeing the content evolve, your guys' relationships, the chemistry you guys have been able to create together. I've been excited this whole time, and it's been awesome seeing this whole thing grow. And like Solana commenting, creator capital markets, and just all the attention that this has gathered, and I think this is pretty sweet. I'd be proud.
Yeah, no, bro, I'm not even proud, bro. I'm just blessed, like, because it's like how did we get put in this situation? You know what I mean? Because like not many people are here, sitting here in this house with me. You know what I mean? So it's like
Dude, there could be houses all over the place. I was joking around because I have some friends that we have like 8 of us or so here in Idaho that are big into crypto, and I'm like, what if we made like the Idaho homies house? Joking around, but like someday it could be a big enough idea where like multiple people are making multiple houses or something, and this is like a big new trend, or just for an example, like it. You never know where this is going to lead. This could be huge in one way or another.
Yeah, no, and the thing also is that what's called we have a lot of people don't talk about how we have a company that understands the vision and has enough capital to play the vision out. Like a lot of people don't understand it, well, mainly because they might not be in finance or they might not understand how like business works. But like, bro, if you have $1 billion and you can just disperse that into like just CMC. Like, let's say they said fuck meme coins, bro. Let's say they cooked it and they were like, yo, we're gonna go and just $1 billion into creator capital markets. That would absolutely fucking slam.
Well, think about it. It's like a culture-driven market where you want to sustain it rather than gamble it away. Mm-hmm. I think that's like a big reason to focus on it. It's a much better angle and more positive for the ecosystem, in my opinion.
Yeah. No, 100%, bro. So, all right, now we're gonna get into this is the area where now we're gonna talk about coins, and we're gonna talk about like the ones that I think everybody should buy, in the sense of what's it called, like rebounding and actually go and bring it to you guys right here right now, and then you can do it with what you want. What's up, Frog? Hope you're doing good. I fucks with you. Thanks for coming in. But the first one I pulled up is SPX. The reason why I pull up SPX is because I would never, ever, ever bet against Murat. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. I would never bet against Murat. And in my opinion, we have consistently seen higher highs and higher lows, right? So if we have consistently seen, boom, consistent, came back, it did go all the way down to 240 mil, right? When all that shit happened back, like, I don't think that's going to ever happen again, right? I think, like, when the market crashed from 118K or 110K all the way back down to 88K, I don't think that's going to happen again. And all that happened was because of government news, right? And that's like the first, like, at least not for the next 4 years. It's not going to happen. So that's why I say that you should buy SPX, because since that recovery of that bullshit news, right, we have consistently seen higher highs and higher lows on SPX. And right now, we're almost at I would say we're almost at a 50% retracement since all-time high of SPX, okay? And that means that if it's going to go back up to all-time high, right, and if you buy here at 1.3, where it's at right now, if you buy here at $1.3 billion, and it goes back up to 2.3 billion, you will have almost a 2x. I would say it's safe to say that you could put over 100 grand in here and be completely safe at this very moment with the market that we're in right now with SPX. So do everybody in this chat, everybody watching this video, do with what I just said and plan accordingly on SPX. SPX, buy it on Moonshot. You can use Solana to buy SPX on Moonshot. That's where I hold my SPX. Right? So we're at creator coins, buy creator coins, buy SPX, right? And the next one's going to be this. It's going to be Troll. SPX. SPX, in my opinion, SPX is going to go to
That looks good.
billions.
That looks really good.
Billions. In my opinion, SPX is going to go to billions. No, but you're okay. So Mash said 2x, but a 2x is risky for a coin. A 2x is risky for a coin that's at 10 mil, not 1.3 bill. When you learn that, like let's say you get 2x's, let's say your portfolio is $5,000, right? And you want to buy 5 coins with $1,000. I would buy SPX, I would buy Troll, and then now your $5,000 turns from $5,000 to $10,000. Okay? And the risk is non-existent because you have, like, let's say, if you want me to, I can check all the boxes on a meme coin, right? With a meme coin, the risk, when you go to look at your risk management, you say, okay, for one, you look at the chart, okay? Let's just use SPX because I hold a lot of SPX. Not the wormhole, John. And I wish I didn't sell my SPX when I bought it at 250 mil market cap. Because I bought that shit at 250 mil market cap, and I'm salty. I had a lot of money in there too. Like I'm talking about like 10 to 15 grand at that bitch.
Oh
but,
fuck, bro.
Okay, so we have so the chart, this chart on the daily, this is the daily, looks phenomenal. It looks phenomenal. In the market that we're in, it looks like it's just following the market, right? And you want to get into coins that are just following the market. The reason why you want to get into coins that are just following the market is because that means that it's not having human sell pressure like that. It's not to where like the next thing is I check holders, right? So if we go here, we go to 6.9% top holder. Hasn't sold anything. Hasn't sold anything. And we're talking, and this is like 30 million. We're talking about $30 million. Hasn't sold a dime. Keep going. Hasn't sold a dime. This guy, right? This is
That's
the,
wild.
this is the
Look
most
at that.
bullish thing. This is the most bullish thing when it comes to a coin, right? The most bullish thing is when a top holder apes no bread, no money at all compared to what they have in their wallet. And they haven't sold a dime. This bull
That's
put
life-changing kind of money.
This bull put $2,500 into the coin. And he has 16 million for that 2x. And then when it goes back up, you can get that 2x and then buy back in when the market has a retracement. And that is what you look for when looking to ape thousands upon thousands of dollars. Like if I'm looking to ape $100,000 into a coin, I'm looking for that. I'm looking for a wallet that bought $2,500 and has $16 million in it and hasn't sold a dime. So,
and when Solana goes up 10%, I mean, it's very likely this is going to go up. Or ETH,
30.
I'm sorry, ETH goes up 10%. This is going to go up 30%.
Yep, exactly.
And those are the days you're looking for, you know?
100%. But also, here's the thing too, is with this being on Moonshot, right? It allows people who isn't in the Ethereum ecosystem to hold SPX still. You know what I mean? And that's a huge thing. to where it gets both benefits of Ethereum and Solana at the same time. So, in my opinion, I'm bidding heavy. I'm bidding heavy on SPX right now. And also, another thing that I do is I say, okay, the last retracement that happened before all-time high got swept out, right? You could nuke the chart and be cool for the rest of your life. But they choose not to, right? And that's why I would ape right here. Because usually the market follow, like on coins like this. I'm not saying meme coins that are fucking at 5 million market cap. I'm not saying coins that are at 20 million market cap. I'm saying coins that are at 1.24 billion market cap. That's what you look at, is because a lot of the times the retracement following is SPX because Troll's not that high. But at the same time, with doing a little bit more meme coin analysis, you can understand that there is a level of support right here, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 rejections. Damn. 8 rejections to keep going lower. If you have that much on a $100 million coin, that is bullish for the community to keep working and keep producing. That when that rejection happens, that's a flutter in the community member's heart to keep going and to keep making posts and to keep doing things like that. So,
and for me, what I like to do is DCA every time it gets rejected off of those support lines, and so then you DCA like 8 or 9 times, nearly at the bottom every time.
Mm-hmm. That's another thing is a lot of people, like let's say you want to put in 10 grand in the troll. They'll put 10 grand in the troll in 2 transactions.
Yeah. And
you shouldn't do that. Like I don't care. You shouldn't do that. You should be buying if you want to put 10K and you believe in the coin, you should be buying every single time it hits the the support level. Every single time. Whether it's a small amount, whether it's a large amount, every time it does, you should buy it. And rather than going and putting in 10K and now your average entry point is always there. Is always stuck at that one level. You know what I mean? If you don't buy the dips, if you don't buy, like let's say you buy right here at 163 and it goes back down to 140, and you don't buy that 140, your level stays at 160. But if you buy at 140, then your levels go back down the more you buy. So that's kind of the ideology of DCAing. So also when looking to get into a meme coin, the best time to look and see the strength of a meme coin is when the market is down. That is the best time to see the strength of a meme coin. If this isn't nuking right now, like you can't get any better of a meme coin. You know what I mean? So that's why I think Troll is a heavy ape. And also the percentile retracement is 41%. 41%. Right? Again, we're not talking about making like 10x's today. We're not talking about 10x's. We're talking strategy, we're talking, logistics and things like that, because this is where you like don't want to fucking gouge your eyes out from trading. This is where you can confidently trade and not feel like you're like a loser. So, I'm heavy on Troll. Troll is going to see all-time highs again, 100%, all-time highs again, and it's on a 40% retracement from all-time high. So if you ape 2 grand and it goes up 40%, you're up $800. You know what I mean? So there's Troll. I haven't checked Giga. Let me check Giga. I feel like Giga's kind of slowly bleeding out. It's lost
One of the
its ways.
one of the older ones, huh?
Yeah, it's lost its ways. But SPX is just as old. That's the issue. Yep. And look, Mash, this is why this is a good for instance on why I would buy SPX over Giga. Is because look at where Giga's at and look where SPX at. This is nowhere close to all-time high. This is like 100%, like 1,000,000% retracement back down. 83%. You know what I mean? It's like, and it's not showing much strength. So, and it's a blue chip meme. It's still a blue chip meme. At the end of the day, it's still a blue chip meme. I just wouldn't suggest getting into it at this very moment. My phone. Oh, yeah. Orlando said Sayona's going out. Yeah, tomorrow. What other blue chip memes do you think? Barton.
Hold on, I'm thinking.
No, I don't want to go to trending. Let's look at it. We're scanning right now, chat. Give me 1 second. My brain's not. Let me look at Fartcoin.
That's probably always good to look at. The fact I couldn't even think of that off the top of my head is pretty bad. That's one of the better ones, definitely on Solana.
This is another prime buy-in. This is actually 100% retracement. I mean, a 50% retracement. Not 100%, my bad.
Well, coming back up, you'd make 100% profit. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Look.
And I feel like, portfolio management was the most difficult thing for me to understand that I really needed to do. And I feel like once I actually broke down, I was like, okay, I have X amount of Solana, and I'm going to put 7% into my top 5 favorite of these and still keep a good amount of Solana. And that way, if the market does dip more than expected, I can even buy more of the dips and stuff. And, actually be more calculated about it made me enjoy being in the market way more.
Yeah, 100%. Now, I did hear some FUD on Fartcoin. Is that correct? Was there something that happened with the?
Did I miss that? What happened?
Is some big guy that was revolved around Fartcoin sold his bag or something like that. I don't know if that's.
I did not see that, honestly.
I don't know if that's the case scenario. Hey, does anybody know in chat? Let me. Because I was gonna say I'm bullish on Fartcoin, but I'm remembering. Yeah, Fartcoin.
Oh wait.
Let me.
How's WIF looking?
WIF. Yeah. Oh yeah, WIF. Let's check WIF too. But this is neither here or there. This still looks like a great ape. This looks phenomenal. This in my opinion, I might buy Fartcoin. I own SPX already. I might buy Fartcoin. I'm gonna do research on if that FUD's real. Because if the FUD's real, then that ends up being a Giga. Because that's what happened with Giga and MLG. I fuck with MLG heavy. I think MLG will see all-time highs again, but I don't think it's billion-dollar shits at the moment. What about ICMs? Do you invest in it? To be honest with you, I've gotten addicted to crypto, and I don't even know what ICMs are. To where do you know what ICMs are, Barton?
Not really, honestly.
Internet capital market. See, here's the thing with Pepe. The thing with Pepe is it's not on Deck Screener, is it? No. Yeah.
Yeah, I usually use a CoinMarketCap to go look at.
Yeah, CoinMarketCap, yeah. The thing with Pepe. Hold on.
Yo, Nate, real quick, I'm sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to say Pump Fun replied to our post about us being on LA Weekly. They said boy band album cover goes hard.
Yo, you got to do a Backstreet Boys,
Backstreet Boys
gig
fucking
now.
yeah,
That
yeah.
would be so funny.
That's what we gotta do. I'm about to text Jakey that. The thing with Pepe is, in my opinion, it doesn't look like it's in a upward trend. You know what I mean? It doesn't.
Yeah.
It what's it called? Like 20. Yeah, before this. This is when all that shit was happening with Solana, and the market when everything was going fucking to 100 mil like no tomorrow. Like things were going to 100 mil in fucking 2 hours, bro. 2 fucking hours. Things were going to 100 mil. And with that happening, I don't know if that's going to happen again. I don't know. I think the creator capital market is going to end up overtaking it. Like overtaking the meme realm, in my opinion, based off of the way that Pump Fun has been directing their focus. You know what I mean? Because in reality, Pump Fun's the determiners of the meme coin market. That's just like the way it is. So if they're pushing something that is like creators, meme coins aren't going to do as well, but good communities will. So Pepe's not out of like me being like, you know, don't buy it, but personally, I'm a fade Pepe. You know what I mean? Personally, yeah, Pepe is the meme, but in the sense of like money going into it, I'm gonna fade it. Personally.
Well, that was me with Sheeb too. Like I made a lot of money on Sheeb back in 2021, and I was really bullish on it, but I don't feel the same anymore.
Yeah, I mean, kind of wrecked. Basically, a company that created a coin kind of wrecked. Kind of like wrecked isn't okay. Okay, that makes sense. I understand what you're saying. So like mini altcoins is ICMs. Is that like the vibes? Is that what like we're cracking at? But what was the other one we wanted to look up? It was Farcoin, and then which one did you say, Barton? You didn't say Pepe, did you?
I was saying whiff, but then I mean
Whiff.
the chart is.
Yeah, I want to
just
see.
love whiff. I mean that's just me. I like whiff.
Oh, no.
I remember when whiff was at like 100K. I just watched it.
That's nuts, bro. Fuck, dude.
Yeah. I was like, this is funny. And then it was like 2 days later, I'm like, what?
Yeah, fuck. Hold on.
You have to type in dog with hat. Like, you have to type the whole thing out. It's weird.
Hold on. I got a meeting. I got to see if I can push it real quick. Because I'm not done yet. Dog with hat. We gotta type in dog with hat. Now, the thing is, dog with hat.
With an F. Okay, I couldn't tell if you. I mean, I like the token. The chart doesn't quite fully speak for itself like you were saying on the other ones.
July, September. This is when they got the listing, no?
I believe that was right around there, yeah.
When did
the
hold on, let me see if ChatGPT knows. They got, what was it, Coinbase? A Coinbase listing? They got listed on Coinbase, right? Or was it Binance?
Yes, it was Coinbase.
Oh, hold on, I'm gonna see if ChatGPT knows. Or Grok might know. Grok knows for sure. When was with added to Coinbase's.
I mean, it's still 800 mil, and I mean, coming back up would be good money.
How you been, Bard?
Good. How are you? You look nice and cozy.
You guys cook.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, twiddling my feet, brother. Twiddling my feet.
Hell yeah.
Yep, November 13th. November 13th.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Hold on.
Nah, on the real though, I got mad love for you, Byron. You've been showing mad love for us.
Well, I really do believe in like this whole idea and all you guys pushing into it. I mean, it's inspiring to me because I love the whole just trenching into the unknown, and seeing stuff like this LA post today, like that's just proof of concept.
Yeah.
So I mean, like I'm here to help support it and help make it happen. Has been my whole like.
Just wait till
I'm blessed to like I've even gotten your guys' attention. Let alone been able to like help and get a job. It's been a really wonderful experience for me too. So I appreciate you guys a lot.
Yeah,
the boy band cover. We just dropped it. Wait.
But
look, Base House just dropped the boy band cover.
The boy band cover, yo.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Barton, I'm fading with.
Yeah, I was saying I don't know how you feel about it. I just love the token because I love the guys in it. It's just.
But here's the thing too. To your point, where if it's at 800 what's called 815 mil, it's not too far. It's still on like a 30% retracement. You know what I mean? So it's still not a bad buy. I would be looking to buy at like 670 mil. If it gets down there, then I would be like, okay, maybe ape and get that 2x on the come up to 1.3 bill. You know what I mean? But realistically, I think the Coinbase motion is played out now. I think the Coinbase motion is played out. I think that Dog with Hat is old as fucking dirt, and the noise around it. There's better money opportunities. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that there's not an opportunity, but there's better alternatives, I would say. Especially like what's called.
I can agree with your point. Yeah. It was just one of the ones that came to mind that I've always loved.
No, yeah. We have to do analysis on all of them, bruv. All of them. Any other ones that come to mind? Anybody in chat? What's up, 5G? 5Gs. How you dozen? If you had to long any coin right now, what would you long? I long SPX.
I still believe that the GameStop token, whenever the Roaring Kitty posts again, it's gonna do another 10x. I feel like it's one that's worth keeping a couple soul in while it's low.
What is that at, bruv?
It's probably down to like 20 mil or under, maybe.
It's
but
definitely
it's gonna go back.
Mil. Definitely under 20 mil. Look at that.
Yeah, it's gonna go. This is worth keeping like a couple soul in. I feel like
this is worth keeping 100%.
When Hello Kitty reminds everyone, because he still hasn't sold his real GameStop stock.
Never.
And that fact means that like one day he's gonna like remind everyone, go back to Wall Street Bets and be like, guys, look at this, and this is gonna skyrocket. And it may not go to all time high, but
no, 10x for sure not all time high, but shit, now it's at 8 mil.
AMC stock, that's a much lower market cap one, but it is coupled. Like if you look at all the dates between GameStop Solana stock or GameStop Solana meme coin and the AMC Solana meme coin, they are like 99% coupled. And so like whenever I've gotten any GME, I'll put like 10% also into the AMC one.
100%. But to your point, right now it's at 8 mil, and then when let's say Roaring Kitty May 25th. I feel broke.
Someday, I don't know when his last post was, but it could be like a year or two from now. That's why I say like maybe just like a Solana or less. Maybe you can keep $50 in there or something like that. And that's what I like to do with some of these because I feel like there's just like some sleeping giants in the market right now too.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I hold 10 soul of I hold 10 soul of what's it called? Geo Bowden because
yeah, yep, I remember that one,
bro. When Joe Biden dies, bro, I'm gonna be fucking rich.
You're like, it'll be less than 20 years from now.
Bro, yeah. It's less than 20. Try less than like fucking 5, dog. Bro, the moment I heard he had cancer, bro, I ate 10 soul.
It's what health insurance does. I mean, they literally gamble on morbidity rates. That's how the entire health insurance industry works. So, good for you.
Let's see, December 25th.
Yeah, I know that like he would do his posts like on Reddit or whatever would be the big one. Whenever he posts in Reddit again that he hasn't sold any of his stock, that's when it's gonna blow up.
This bull deleted his tweets. He deleted his videos that he dropped.
Oh, that's weird.
But no, that's bullish. That's bullish. Because that means he wants to he wanted to get the traction, then he takes it off. That way when he drops videos, they're like, "Oh fuck, he dropped videos."
He's like deprives the market of them, so the next time he drops them.
Yo, I'm glad you said GameStop because I'm finna buy some GameStop today. I'm finna buy some GameStop.
Yeah, I was gonna say like it's not one to throw in a shit ton of money by any means, but no, it's one that I've always loved. I was there the day it launched. There's a couple tokens that I was there the day they launched, and I've always kept a little bit in a cold storage wallet that I've never touched. There's even that like milk one.
Why wouldn't you toss a fucking shit ton of money into this GameStop, John? This thing's bottomed out. It's bottomed out.
I was say like you could throw 10 soul in it if you wanted to.
Yeah, no. For shit, I might toss more than that.
The chat or whatever, like it's an 8 mil and not an 800 mil, market cap coin. So
yeah, no, but also bottomed out coins that that's like this. So this is prime.
This is when I was telling you, like, if you look at the chart on that, I was there at 2 mil with $1,000 in it before it ran to 200 mil.
Yeah, fuck.
And that's why like it's always been on my radar ever since then.
Yep, 100%. Me too. I've caught in what's called. I've caught in a couple of these pumps too. I think I caught this one when he made that tweet, like, and then he went live and shit, and it ended up running to 200 mil. I caught that shit. I ran that shit all the way up, but then I thought that shit was gonna run. Buy the news, sell the rumor.
Oh yeah.
I
sold too early.
Yeah, I was sitting here holding like no tomorrow. I was like, well, it's going up, and then the next day it just fucking nuked, and I was like, well, let me just take my profit.
I had a friend who was like big into like Andrew Tate thing with the phone thing he had going on, and he was telling me like a month before, he's like, for some reason they keep bringing up the same GameStop token that you have all this money in, and I feel like there was something going on there, and I don't know if that's part of why like it reversed at 200 mil or what.
Yeah.
Also, the market did kind of go sour for a little bit somewhere in that summer. I don't remember. There was a pretty big extraction point. I think around Father's Day.
Yeah, bro. That shit happens all the time.
Yeah.
But so somebody said fuck coin. The reason why I bring up fuck coin is because what's called. I don't think you should. This is the stream that we're doing right now. I don't think that like this falls under what we're saying, but it's not a bad chart. It's not a bad chart to ape small. You know what I mean? If you want my opinion on Fuckcoin, I bought Fuckcoin at right here. Thanks to Barton. Barton got me.
You're not showing the right screen on there.
Oh shit. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, pump fun.
Duh. My bad, guys. Relax. We're getting there.
There you go.
Yeah. So this ain't a bad ape. This is something I would toss, like, if you don't have. Check out our coin, babes. Only mentioned it during Sleeping Giant comment, and the stream crashed for me. Sorry, going off topic. No, you're good. You're good. But this is what's it called? not a bad ape. I just wouldn't ape like thousands of dollars into it. You know what I mean? Because you just have to have you got to have high risk management. So and if it goes from 2 mil down to 1.2, you're almost down 80% in fucking a day or two. So I'm trying to make it to where you guys can put money in right now, right? Because the market's down. That's the whole reason of this. Is because the market's down. When the market's down, you have to buy. You have to buy. If you do not buy, you will regret it every time. And you know you've regretted it every single time you didn't fucking buy. That's just the way it's been.
So, and I'm obviously biased. That's why I didn't bring it up. But it's this. I mean, obviously, I've positioning more here too. This is one of my favorites by all means.
Yeah. This definitely can run to like 30. This can do like a 30 mil run in like a week if it gets the right traction, the right eyes and stuff. Then once it gets to 30 mil, then it will see what happens. Then the market determines if it's a blue chip or not.
These guys are always doing crazy shit too. They're cooking up some insane stuff right now. So
they've been cooking up shit for 3 months straight. 3 months straight. You know what I mean? That's and when I seen that they were cooking up for 3 months straight, I was like, yeah, for sure, we gotta ape this. And I was up like 30 soul. But I mean, I'm not in it for 30 soul. If I'm gonna ape fuckcoin, I need at least 300 soul. At least 300 soul. But yeah, that's it. That's on the low cap. What other ones are blue chip? What other ones are blue chip?
There's some of them that I don't know what their market caps are at anymore. Like, what's Flog at? I know a lot. That was pretty big for a while.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I ape Flog 8 mil.
I love the art too. It's just a fun meme. I don't know. 40 mil. I mean, it's on the lower end.
Let's see. Is it bottomed out? It's not bottomed out yet.
Right. Not quite.
Dope. Okay. Yeah, I'll join. You said what? No, we ordered last night. Yeah, in my opinion, I think Frog not a good ape. We're gonna.
I was just remembering back to it. I didn't know it was down to 40 million.
Yo, Barton, keep giving it. Like we gotta, because here's the thing, bruv, is other people are like they're wanting to know. You know what I mean? They're wanting to know. Should I get into what's it called? Should I get into Flog because it ran to 500 mil? You know what I mean? Is that coin going to get back up there? In my opinion, it don't. You know what I mean? Now you can trade this with a small amount of money. I would say no more than 10 soul. And unless you have 100 soul, I would toss 20 soul. You know, things like that. I wouldn't toss like your whole portfolio into this. And if it runs back up to 100 mil again, I would sell.
Oh, Pengu.
Oh, yes.
I knew there was a big one. It's so funny because
me too.
Like, I got a bunch of IRL Pengus like on my wall right behind me.
Oh, you're the best.
This is a good one that I like a lot.
This
I'm not even like I don't hold a lot of them. I love Pengu. I love the NFTs, even the game that they have. The little like Frogger kind of game where you're the penguin crossing the road. My daughter plays the shit out of that. She fucking loves that game, and just like that makes me more bullish about it. I don't know. I really like Pengu.
You know what my phone is? Oh, you got my phone. Pengu, I am extremely bullish on. Pengu is going to be one of the greatest success coins ever made. 100%. It's gonna go SPX. Okay, let's restart this clip up. The top meme coins that are going to run hard is going to be Pump Fun Pangu, SPX, and maybe Bonk. Those are where I would put hundreds of thousands of dollars in. If you guys have hundreds of thousands and you're looking to invest, that's where I would put it. And I have a lot. A lot of you guys don't know I actually own Pudgy Penguin.
You know, I watched him release, and I was thinking about buying one back then because I had enough money to. And I was like too distracted looking at AVAX back then. I was like, AVAX is going to be huge. And I fucking hate that I was because I love Pudgies, dude.
Bro, Pudgies?
Yeah.
Pudgies are the shit.
Like I said,
bro.
so if you look behind me, like right there behind me on my wall, I got a bunch of like the IRL ones you can get from Walmart.
You got all the IRL Pangus? Hold on.
Yeah, like the little collectible ones, because I also think they're gonna be like pops, you know.
Bean.
Yeah.
This
I got so they have collections out, and so I've got most of them.
This is almost identical to my Pudgy Penguin, and I have an alt account. I have an alt account that you guys probably don't know I have, but I do, and I haven't posted on it since MLG, and I probably won't post on it since MLG, but.
Yeah, these are so fun, dude.
They're
I love them.
Dude, yo, I love them too. Bro, drones are fire. Pudgy Penguin for the win. I think they do numbers, and I think that they really, really get into the normie market. I think they drive the normie market.
Like, they're only a few bucks for these at Walmart, too. I saw them on clearance. I'm like, do these guys even know, like, what's going on? Like, are they watching the price?
Yeah,
I feel like collecting these, like, here in a few years, these could be worth real money. Like, even the collectible ones.
Yeah.
And we're not talking a lot of money. I mean, you're turning, like, a few dollars into maybe $100, you know?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. This is smack and support right here. This is smack and support.
It literally
right
just wicked up a little bit while we were talking about it. I had a nice little,
I got motion, chat. I got motion.
Click on the 1 minute and zoom in because I literally just there's that little green candle that just popped up while we were talking.
Look, Nate got motion, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Bro, you see this? You see this candle right here? This is Nate motion.
And we're looking at a $1.8 billion chart.
And we're looking at a $1.8 billion, no, 2.67. I got motion, fo. And I pumped based, because based was at 1.2. And then when I brought it up, it went up to 1.4.
Hell yeah. And look, Panga's going up more.
Oh, the motion is crazy. The motion is crazy.
Look at it go.
The motion is crazy. Keep going. Keep going. Keep buying.
Keep going.
Oh! The motion is crazy. The motion is crazy. I got real motion, baby. I got real motion on $1 billion coin. Stop playing. Look at my motion, bro.
Wait a minute. Was that your candle?
This is the Nate the Great candle.
Nate just told people to put hundreds of thousands of
That's
dollars
the Nate the Great candle.
I just said put hundreds of thousands of dollars in this, and look, my motion is crazy.
Yo,
I got that cray motion.
I'm flipping that. Yo,
bruv, you see this? We start talking about Pangu. And it just starts ripping, bro.
It was literally at the bottom of that too. I was just
okay. Let me get off of Pangu before it starts going back down.
I know, right?
Yo, that was crazy motion though.
That was wild.
I watched that live. I said, "Hold up, whoa."
No, that's crazy motion. That's cool. On the Pangu chart, we whipped out the Pudgy Penguins, and it just started ripping.
It goes up like 4%. I mean, the fact that it's 1.9 billion.
Yeah, and we're moving charts like that. Imagine when I raw dog the CA on the timeline.
My God, bro. Just go
fucking
look
great.
at it one more time. Just go pull it up for half a second.
Oh, motion crazy. Motion crazy. You see, these are the 3 boom, 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 boom.
Yep.
4 Nate candles, bro. This is 4
That's
Nate candles.
insane.
Chat, you see it. You see it, chat. I'm not out here capping to kick it. I'm not out here capping to kick it.
It still go. We just literally caught it reversing like live. Telling everyone this is the time to buy. Nice job, Nate.
Let's
W
go.
Nate.
This is what we do. This is what we do.
W Nate, bro.
Yo.
I told you, bro. Nate be catching these fucking blue chips.
I'm telling you, bro.
Wild.
Let's see.
They're
what's
gonna do
bump
a
on
case study on his brain. They're gonna do a case study on Nate's brain. Call him the greatest meme trader.
that. Inshallah, if God wills it, bro. That's what we want. And yo, this pump is a great buy.
Yep.
A great
It's
buy.
an insanely good buy, dude.
Bruv. Okay.
We're double bottoming, and we're like, when you
if-
look at how the double bottoms work, and the second one's a little bit higher, like this
Yep.
looks like it's bottomed.
No, yeah. Listen. If you asked me, the guy in chat asked me, what coin if I had to long one coin, it's Pump Fun. It's Pump Fun. Like right at this very moment, it's Pump Fun. It's Pump Fun. I would go on my Phantom, I'd put $1,000 in it, and then I would 3x long that thing, and then let it go. You know that you can long, like, on Phantom, right? Like futures.
I need a VPN for where I'm at, but
Yeah, you got yeah. All you need is a VPN. You just put on a VPN, go
for
right
like
in.
$30 a year, like
Yeah.
it's nothing.
No, bro, you get a VPN, bruv, and then you go into look.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, I thought my shit was lagging again. I didn't hear nobody.
I don't know why. Do I have to update this joint or what? I don't know. But on my phone, I can trade perps, and I've been doing extremely well trading perps. And look, this is why you should long Pump Fun. It's because I don't know if you know this, but this is Pump Fun buying, guys. This is Pump Fun buying their own coin at this very moment. And I mean, this is just the Nate motion. Look at all these. Look at. Nah, that's, I could.
I love it, bro.
Oh my
man.
God! Everybody's buying right now. After I said, Barton, everybody's
still
buying, bro.
Yo,
This is insane, bro.
you
The
still have
motion
Nate
is
motion on
crazy.
Tengu right now too, bro.
They're still buying on Pengu, bro. Look at the Nate motion, bro. Look at
What
this.
is going on
Let's
stream right now?
go!
What is
Look at
actually
this!
going on stream?
Pump it up!
Listen, look at this. We're moving
$1
billion coins.
$1 billion chart. Let's go.
We're moving $1 billion coins, baby. Nothing but buys.
Bro,
Nothing but
bro,
buys.
Just go look at Pengu again, just for 2 seconds.
Just go look at Pengu again. I can't right now, bro.
Oh my. Look at that Nate candle, bro.
That's what I'm talking about, son.
Hold up. Did we just move? We just moved 20%.
1 billion and one at 2 billion. I mean,
Nah.
that's insane, dude.
Almost a 4% gain
Yeah.
from Nate's stream. Come on now. We got 120 people in here. And 120 people in this John has to have millions.
I gotta go back to Pump. What's Pump looking like?
Pump, bro. Pump is just ripping right now. I gave the call and it's just ripping. It's literally ripping, bro.
It's still going.
It's still going. I think it's going to keep going too.
Yeah, I was looking at it this morning, and I was like, this is pretty much at the point.
Oh my gosh. The Nate motion is real. The Nate motion is real. When did we start talking about this thing? Like 5 minutes ago?
It was right there. We literally just caught that. Yeah.
2%. A 2% raise already.
2% on a $1 billion chart in 5 minutes, Nate, is motion.
Motion, bro. Jake, you don't even have this motion.
Whoa. No, I'm just kidding. No, for real, no.
Wait till Nate gets slapped that Murad follow.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, let me get that Murad follow, though. Cause I've been supporting SPX, like everybody I've talked to in the crypto space. I might have not publicly been like supporting SPX, like sitting there
it's
fucking
the
bag working and shit.
I don't talk about it publicly, but yeah. I sorry, I'm not trying to interrupt you.
No, yeah, like at the base house, bro. When we were talking to like all kinds of different people from everywhere at the fucking based party, at the 3 other big ass parties we went to, I was telling everybody, the
Zuki and Meme House.
I'm talking SPX every single time because I've dug into Murad and I've learned a lot from Murad in the sense of how he addresses communities, on how he values coins and things like that.
He understands modern culture.
Yes, exactly. 100%. 100%. And to be honest with you, I think that after this next switch in CT on Creator Capital Markets, I think Murad is going to put that into his list on creator coins. You know what I mean? It's going to be creator coins. That's going to be where he's like, because it checks all of his boxes. You know what I mean? Because that's just the correct way to trade.
I feel like it's the evolution of the market. It really is like the next step that we've been needing, because I mean that's the big thing about meme coins is they create culture, but why not like literally like have the person that's creating the content like create culture behind them and give people new opportunities that weren't there before. I could go on and on. I just feel like this is so primed and ready for this. We just needed like a good mission, a good person to try to helm it. Or that's why I think the based house is so awesome. And really like one good breakout moment for anybody entering the market and it being like a success story. And this is historic, in my opinion. This is huge.
100%.
It's just on the cusp of greatness.
100%. What other blue chip memes can we pump right now?
Everything is looking at. Just throw in whatever.
$30 or $5.
Yeah, definitely. What's it called? Like, if you're new to the stream, like when I try to tell you, I'm not going to tell you to get into a shitter with like a bunch of money. Like if it's a shitter, bro, I'm gonna tell you to put 0.1 soul into it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you to put 0.5 soul into it. If it's not a shitter, if it's like this, I'm gonna tell you put 1 soul into it. If it's something that is like from my market analysis and from like my knowledge, and I tell you to put 100 grand into it, I'm telling you for your best interest, not for my pockets. Trust me, I do not want to be a fucking caller to where I say, this coin, this, and this, and then fucking have a bunch of people buy and then nuke on people's head. I don't want to do that. That's like, and to me, that's I'm a man of God, and a man of God could never do that, right? So anything that I say, I try to give you, like anything that I say, I try to make it to where that's like the best that could be said. You know what I mean? Or the best outcome. And like positioning somebody looking at what I'm doing correctly. Not fucking you. You know what I mean? I don't want anybody to get fucked. Nobody. Because I don't like getting fucked.
What about let me pull the chart real quick before So I haven't looked at how this looks at overall. I was looking at PopCat. This chart isn't showing the whole thing. PopCat's still at 260 mil. But I mean, it's down from 1.8 bills. So, I mean, that's kind of. Sorry, I'm just still scanning the market.
Now keep scanning. I'm gonna keep looking.
Because, like you said, I mean, this is stuff people are gonna be looking into themselves and thinking about and talking about. I mean, I don't hold any PopCat. I'm not really interested in buying any, but I know other people love it.
Hold on. My camera is frozen on the other joint. Hold on, let me see. One second. I'm here, by the way, guys. Just letting you know, I'm streaming.
I just want to say,
and
Nate is
we're having a good stream
underrated.
right now, so I didn't want to get
His
off.
coin's
I have
underrated.
like 15 people in here.
The man is a fucking bag worker and he's a genius.
I love what you're doing here, Nate. I mean, just putting your name out there, your face out there, and you know, talking and explaining things, and anyone come into the chat and come to questions, and you'd fucking love to happily answer them. And I think that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, bruv, listen, hold on, real quick. Everybody on X, hold on, I'm gonna make an announcement. You're not gonna hear it real quick because it's on a separate stream. Yo, everybody on X, Kick, Twitch,
like I
whatever
said,
you're
he's
on.
A genius.
My camera is on Pump Fun. I'm gonna keep this live going, so you're only gonna see like me on the screen like this.
What did I eat?
Okay,
is that what you said?
But
my day's going good. I mean,
camera,
first thing I do every day is like to go on a walk.
dead.
So I live right behind Idaho State
just letting you guys know.
University.
Okay.
And
sounds good.
I go on a walk every morning. I go through the university and down to the gas station. I go pick up they've got like breakfast sandwich down here, really good ones. So I go get one of those and a Red Bull pretty much every morning, and then walk home, eat my breakfast sandwich, and drink my Red Bull. So that's it's pretty good. My morning's going great. I love to I feel really good knowing that I'm like officially like a part of this and not like, you know, everything up in the air. So it's like I think my first like actual like day. So I feel really good today.
Yo, I'm not too bearish. I'm not too bearish on PopCat.
I was gonna say I don't know how the floor looks to you, but
it looks,
I've always liked the meme. You know,
this is new floor. This floor right here. This isn't real floor. That's not real floor right here. Like this one right here. This floor was the market nuke floor. Like at like 80K. And now if we go to fucking 80K in Bitcoin, we might as well dust all of our bags. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm gonna keep it $150 with you, bro. Like if that shit goes back down to 80, that's not my bad.
No, you're right though. You're 100% right.
Yeah. So that's not real floor. This is real floor. Right here. This is real floor. Like good market floor, this is it. So and it's a 3x, a 2x away from it's past like recent all-time highs when it went to go up. So I'm not too bearish. I just wouldn't put a lot on it. Brando, I would bring you up, but I'm going off very soon. So I'm not gonna bring you up.
Great stream today.
But
great stream today, Nate.
Yeah, hopefully we got some good clips. But Barton,
yeah, I got a few I'm gonna cut up.
To respond to you, I just want more people to keep doing this. Like I just want authenticity, bruv. I like when it comes to this meme coin trading shit, there needs to be authenticity. There has to be. And to be honest with you, there's not much of it. There's not much 100%. Of it to where like people are sitting there being X, Y, and Z. Okay? So that's why I'm trying to take the opportunity. I see the market. It's an open market for this specific niche of being a real life, like a real fucking human trader and not like a skeezer and things like that. So I want to take the opportunity and run with it and see what happens. And hopefully we'll be able to do astronomical numbers. And I feel like the reason why a lot of people haven't been able to get a million it's been hard for a lot of people to get a million followers in CT is because they just haven't been authentic the whole time. You know what I mean? And they haven't put their face out there enough. They haven't put their word out there like actually conversing. You know, there's a difference between me tweeting and making a video than me, what's it called? Me tweeting and make a video than me sitting here live and giving you like my word. You know what I mean?
Like vlogging about it. I don't know
Yeah.
what the right term would be, you know, but yeah,
Yeah,
I
something like
100% agree with that take. I think that's a great take.
Yeah. So that's just my ideology. We got like 2 more blue chip Johns. So what do we think? 2 more.
Shit.
Bonk. I'm gonna look at Bonk real quick.
Yeah, Bonk's always good one to pull up. I remember the Bonk airdrop back in the day. I don't even know what the market cap was, but I remember that like January afterwards when it dumped and everyone sold their airdrop and I was buying in. And I sold it like 6 months later.
Come on, bro. This is when they did they do the airdrop here?
No, I mean I'm talking like way back when it was at Solana was at fucking $8 and shit, and they the whole Bonk saved the ecosystem kind of thing. Yeah. I just remember watching Bonk for a long time.
I'm not bearish on this. I'm bullish on this for sure. I would toss. I actually think that a lot of people should start staking Bonk because they have what, a 300% on your stake or 200% on top of your stake. So if you stake 10 grand, it's practically $30,000 worth of Bonk. You know what I mean? So I think that's big. But the only problem with Bonk, which it might be a good ape right now, but the only problem with Bonk is if pumps like what they're doing right now and like the information, like the airdrop and shit that they release over the next like month to 2 months, I presume that's what's going to happen. I think there's going to be a big dip on Bonk because of it, and it might have an effect. But as of right now, I think this is a great buying point for Bonk too, because we're at
I do think the nice thing about it is it's more than just a launch pad. You know, I feel like that, in my opinion, I like Pump better as a launch pad, but I do think that Bonk is more versatile overall. Like it has more angles at the moment.
Oh yeah,
just being a launch pad, and so that's why like it does hopefully create a little bit more of a floor, I guess.
Yeah, no, trust me, I'm bearish on the Bonk launch pad. I'm bearish on the Bonk launch pad. But what I'm not bearish on is their telemetry, is their trading platform, things like that. That itself can run numbers, especially when people are trading a lot. When people are buying a lot, trading a lot, that it can do numbers when it comes to that. More numbers than a launch pad, like Launchpad Wars. You know what I mean? Because what do you think people are trading? What do you think people are using to trade all these Launchpad coins, right? You know what I mean? So if they're funneling their money into BonkBot, right, and using the telemetry and buying Pump Fund coins, Bonk coins, Bags coins, you're buying the whole ecosystem. You're getting money for the whole ecosystem. You know what I mean? So,
4%. Like it raised up.
So I'm not bearish on Bonk. I would long Bonk too. Bonk is good here, and I think this is its new support. I do think this is its support right here. So we'll see how that goes over the next coming of days. If it stays, if it holds this, then I'm extremely bullish on Bonk. But if it breaks
what I like
the
to see
support
is
right
a little bit of a reversal. Like
crazy shit, bro. It was like
wait, what did you say?
I don't I don't always aim into like the red candles. I like to see a little bit of a reversal. It makes me feel a little bit better. But I mean, that's just my personality,
Yeah.
I guess.
Usually, especially on the, to your point, I don't ape red candles. Like, I don't dive into red candles right away, especially if it's going and testing its support for like the second or third time. If it's touching like this, like you can obviously see right here that it hasn't. This support hasn't been touched other than once.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it has to come back down right here, and then see what it does. And it's not like it's going to fucking absolutely rip to the moon the next day, right?
Right.
And if it does,
having a little bit of patience goes a long way.
Yeah. And if it does, if you're in the crypto news, you'll be able to catch it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's not like you're going to miss it, but
no.
So that's seeing how this reacts to like 2 bill, this 2 bill range. Then will determine how bullish or bearish I am on bonk. Any other ones that we missed? Is there any other ones that we missed that you can think of? Are we able to pull up? Are we able to pull up on Deck Screener highest market caps?
That's what I've been trying to do, but it doesn't like give you all of them.
Yeah, let me see. Top, but see the top and volume. I don't know how much I like the top and volume.
I wonder if
because I don't want to do gainers.
Solana.
Jupe. I'm bearish as fuck on Jupe. Sell your Jupe, dog. Anybody holding Jupe, sell it. Move that shit to bonk or pump. There should be no reason why you're holding Jupe. Nobody uses Jupe anymore. I'm sorry, that shit's for the birds. Damn, Launchcoin's down to 43 mil. See, you can short Launchcoin. Like you can go on Phantom, short Launchcoin on a 5x, and you would have fucking made cheddar, dog. On 50% retracement, that would mean you made 100% of your fucking short. On a 5x. You know what I mean? Shit, I should have shorted fucking Launchcoin. I knew that shit was going to zero.
My favorite take from Jakey is that he said he doesn't short because he's not gay.
Yeah, I don't give a rat's ass. Listen, that might
I'm
be
just
the smartest
joking.
thing.
I love that comment.
No, I told you.
Funny.
He said that shit to me, bro. I said, yo, why don't you do it? He said, I'm not gay. And I'm like, guess what? You're gay and you're broke. How about that?
You're broke?
Yeah, because guess what? I short and I make money. Like when I short.
I do feel like shorting, like when you're playing Solana and stuff, like it's a little bit easier to find like the loss of volatility rather than like the random spike of one.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. That's and what's it called? Meme coins have never been in a constant upward trend. You know what I mean? I'm like personally, I mean, unless they're like fucking big ass coins, but you have the opportunity to short $100 million coin. Come on, dog. Come on, that's a no brainer. Why wouldn't you short that thing if you have the opportunity to? And you know, Launchcoin ain't doing shit. You know what I mean? You know that joint ain't overtaking bonk. That joint ain't overtaking pump, and it's not overtaking bags. That joint's going to zero. Why wouldn't you short that joint? You know what I mean?
So what's gonna happen to the Trump token?
Yo, that's a good thing you brought that up.
Because I haven't had money in it since
it happened.
January.
I sold my shit.
Yeah.
Bro, I made a bag off of Trump and never looked back, dog. I ain't even gonna hold you.
I made a bag and then I lost it 2 weeks later.
With the Melania or fucking Libra?
Both. It was like there was like 3. What was Jelly for Jelly? Was another
Jelly,
one that
yeah, Jelly.
in the middle of that? Oh my god.
I mean, here's the thing. The only reason why I would say buy Trump is because it's bottomed out. That's the only reason why I would say Trump.
It kind of depends on his future and his presidency and how it all goes. I just feel like it's another big one to it's another notable one to bring up.
Yeah, it's and also like in my opinion, when Donald Trump's presidency's over. No, I would say I would say, well, I mean, if you get in here at Pico Bottom, like, yeah, it's worth holding the entire term without a doubt if you get in here. But if you choose not to get in here and you're not aping Pico Bottom, I would wait until Donald Trump is about to get out of office. I wouldn't ape into Trump until like year 3 of his term.
That's a good point.
Because when he like cannot become president anymore, then he can freely talk about his coin. And that shit, they can run that bitch back up to $70 and then rug it, and he dies. And it's like, that's what it is. Some shit like that. But like,
I might have to look at the vesting period and stuff again too, because I know that at some point they can start selling, and I don't remember the period on it. So.
Yeah. Also looking into that, looking into the vesting portion of the coin. That's especially when it's like $8 like this, when it's like extremely high market cap. You have to look at that. If he gets assassinated, we'll go up. Oh yeah. I mean, right now it doesn't hurt to fucking throw a grand in. You know what I mean? It doesn't hurt you. It's not gonna go.
I feel like this could be a good slow time for a good couple years, especially like if the economy turns around.
If it
like could go up 200 or 300% over. And people are impatient. I mean, 200-300% for a year is good money.
Yeah, not gonna lie. Trump gets the war ended and rate cuts. This John definitely could run back up. Not like crazy, but
too.
It definitely could do like $16.
Like, I don't know if it's going back to all-time high, but again, from now upward, like, I think you can easily get a good couple 100%.
It will go back up to all-time high. It will go back up to all-time high after his term, and he post Trump. Like when he post Trump, it's ripping to $70, ripping 100%, and by then, that's probably what they're doing. They probably launched Trump. They were like, all right, for the next 4 years, we're gonna figure out how to fucking situate this coin. Mm-hmm. That way, when this shit's over, when we're done this presidency, and like we leave a mic drop, we're gonna just fucking
they have the money and like people and power to like actually do something with it. Is the other thing. So I feel like the like risk to reward is actually pretty decent.
Yeah, especially at $8. Yeah. I'm bullish on Trump. Yep. Trump, buy $8. Don't buy it any higher.
That's like probably like a good 5 coins though that you have on a list that you brought up for everyone, right? Wasn't it like pump?
So we got so this is what we came to the conclusion with after doing a little bit of analysis. We got pump fun. These are the coins after. Okay, ready? Here we go. After a little bit of an analysis of the meme coin market. And crypto being down, we determined that the coins that we are bullish on, right, is going to be Pump Fun, Bonk, Trump, Pepe. No. Let's redo that. We didn't say Pepe. And
you're thinking of Pangu, huh?
Yeah, Pangu. Yep. And I want to redo that.
There was one more, wasn't there?
So hold on. We want to do Doge. Yeah, I mean that's kind of like we're talking about in the sense. To be honest with you, I don't consider Pepe and Doge a meme coin. You know what I mean? It's like the CT that just doesn't chill Doge and Pepe. Like, you know what I mean?
They're kind of beyond it. They're kind of bigger than that, you know?
Yeah, it's way bigger than that. So it's like we're talking about like not like fucking human.
Oh, SPX was the last one.
Yeah. Okay.
So SPX, Pangu, Bonk, Pump, and Trump.
And Trump, yeah. Okay, so with the market being down, and we did the analysis of what coins we are bullish on over the next coming of weeks and months, we have determined that we are bullish on, or at least I have determined that I am bullish on Pump Fun, Pangu, Trump, Bonk. And SPX. Those are the 5 that I would put hundreds of thousands of dollars into in order to see a stable, in order to have my money stay stable and get a good return on investment. I'm not saying that they're going to go to the absolute moon, but I know for sure, or I don't want to say that, but I feel that they will all go back to all-time high from this retracement that we have done. And according to the math, we are down about 40% on each coins. We are down about 40% on each coin, right? So if you buy in now, you will be up back at all-time high 80% on your portfolio. So we had a great stream today. We talked a lot. We envisioned a lot, and we kicked it. So trenches
fun.
are dead. You know,
just chilling with my bros.
Yeah, we're just chilling with my bros. But that's it for that. And let me check chat real quick. Doge, yeah, it's solid list. Thanks, I appreciate that. Appreciate that, Air Cool. I'm not gonna give credit.
That's really all advice. You need is like 5 good coins and then some Solana. Like keep like 20-30% in Solana and then get like, or even some more. Like I healthily probably 40-50%, and then get some other coins, 7-10% of your portfolio. Grab 5 of them, and that's a good fucking meme bag to run with for the bull run. And that's
great meme bag.
And then play around with some others, with maybe another wallet with some play around money, but that's a different story.
90%. I always say this. Listen, I actually moved my percentile up, right? I used to be 90% stable coins, Bitcoin, Solana, and 10% meme coins. I'm now 80% stable
That's really
coins
healthy.
And 20% meme coins. With the 20% of meme coins that I buy, only 10% of that 20% is going into trading meme coins. Trading meme coins. Not buying meme coins and holding. Trading meme coins. To where I buy and then I go up and I sell. With holding meme coins, it gives me the opportunity to get an excess amount of money. So 80% stable coins, 20% meme coins, and in that 20% of meme coins, I would do no more than 10% of that 20.
Your Wi-Fi is good?
Yeah. Hey, Wi-Fi's been good the whole time, no?
Really? Do a speed test.
It got better. I think at the beginning it was a little rough, but it got better.
Oh, let's see. We're gonna run the speed test real quick. Are you connected Ethernet?
Yeah.
Shit.
See?
No more uploading OnlyFans.
Yeah, in fact, he downloaded OnlyFans.
Whatever. I see. You yelled at me last night for that.
I know. That's what I told him.
Yo, that's the bid. Let's see what our speed test is at.
Download is good.
I'm just
chilling,
bro.
But your download even is slow.
Yo, we're running
900 download yesterday.
You had
Isn't it upload that matters for streaming?
Yeah, upload.
Brother,
Yeah,
look
upload
where
matters.
You put yourself.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, upload matters the most. Ooh, yeah, that's terrible. That's crazy. My shit's at 3.
We're gonna reboot the Wi-Fi.
3?
Yeah. That's ridiculous. But
what is this? 2009?
Yeah, we're out here fucking glitching off bitrate and shit.
Playing the original Modern Warfare 2, yelling at the TV.
Real shit. But yeah, that's about it. That was a trenching stream today. What do we have tomorrow? Tomorrow we are streaming another trench video. We are doing another trenching stream. I'm going to buy the coins that I said, right? And then I'm going to come tomorrow and we're going to see what they look like. And see how well they did. And
That's
then also,
we
if the market...
bought them right when we talked about them.
Yeah, we should have. If the market is recovering, let me check, see what it's looking like. Market's retracing back. if the market retraces back to where we can actually trade meme coins and not like that don't run to 300K and just get nuked, then we will. But if not, we might switch something up and catch a little vibe tomorrow. But going to be trenching tomorrow and going live at the same time, 12 p.m. Eastern. Okay.
Sweet.
So we will be going live tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern, trenching, checking in on the coins that we bought today, which were the 5 blue chip coins that I think is going to do well. Okay.
Hit me in your DMs when you're done with this.
Okay, sounds good. Everybody,
Yo,
chat,
Barton,
thank you for being freaking awesome, bro. I've been having the best freaking chat since we started streaming, bro. I haven't had this active of a chat in a good bit of time. So I appreciate everybody sitting here watching, dropping in and saying something. And we're going to do this every day. Okay? What were you going to say, Kev?
Barton,
Done with the clips.
I gotta tell you, hop in my DMs too. Your beard's looking very good today.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay.
All right, we out this John. Peace.
Chilling with my bros.
Okay. What? Yo. I'm gonna wait until tonight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We gotta lock in, cuz.
You did good.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate you.
Bro.
Gotta keep doing it every day. We just gotta keep.
You had
Bro.
motion on $1 billion charts. Crazy.
Yo, that's actually such a coincidence, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, pump fund started pumping. Fucking, I really don't have motion. Like,
Can
I
I be
don't.
honest?
You said what?
Can I be honest? I think with everything that's going on, I think you probably had somebody big in Pump Fund watching your stream and was like, oh yeah, he did Pump Fund, and then boom, Pump Fund, and then, like, I don't know I don't know which one was first to which one was last, but I think somewhere along the lines, some big ass wallet was looking at you, and then all his copy trades were what you were seeing.
Bro, that could have.
You could have bought your own chart to see if you.
Yeah.
Look, I love you to death, and you got a very selfless view because you didn't look at any of the creator capital coins, but at the same time, bro, like, I would have been like, all right, let's see what Kev's chart's at right now.
Nah, bro, we gotta what's it called? Keep our brain on like the
bigger picture.
The bigger picture, yeah. On like what our main goal is. And people don't want to. Trev, bro. I had like, were you in there with me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were in there. I'm bugging, tweaking. But yeah.
I just didn't talk because it was Trev.
Yeah, he was fucking. What's it called?
He's always tweaking.
What the?
Was he smoking dab meth?
Yeah, he was smoking meth, bro.
Oh my gosh. All right, Brando's calling me. 2 seconds. Okay. What's up, Brando? Yep. Fucking everybody's here. Fucking Goon's working out in the back, but that's about it. Talking with Nate after a great stream. He just fucking called like big ass motion.
You said you called big ass motion.
What's the plan for everybody? Why are you calling?
Hopefully,
I'm never even in the meetings. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm literally just like, Oh, you don't have your number, I guess. That's why. I don't know. But what did you say?
With me?
Yeah. Yeah, because he's working out right now, so he's probably like.
I forget what I was gonna say. Where the hell is this invite?
Makes sense. I don't know what's going on myself, so I've never kept really in the loop. But I know Goon's got to stream at like 5 o'clock. So. Damn, it's already 4.
No, it's not.
Oh,
that's Eastern, dog.
Oh, I was like, bro, this is crazy. If it's already 4. It's 1. All right, say less. All right, well, shit. Yeah, no, that's the deal. My cousin works at one of the Caesars place, so I want to maybe go pop into Caesars. I don't know. That's why I'm gonna wait. But he's building out the YSL and the Louis Vuitton store, so I want to see Nate if you're down to come.
Where?
I want to see. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Where we going?
My cousin, he works. He's like building out the Louis Vuitton store and the YSL store, and I'm trying to get like a sneak peek before it like actually opens because I think that's big motion.
Text him.
No, I already got on a call with. That's why I popped out. You know, on your stream when I popped over to the left for a second.
Oh yeah.
I was talking with him. Everybody's been calling me today because the news, the LA News Weekly. I posted it on my Facebook and that shit had like family motion, you know?
Yeah.
You know, family motion when your family members who don't even be calling you, you be like, you be bugging 2 years ago, but now you wanna call.
Over the next coming of
Bitch,
weeks
I'm
and
broke.
months,
Like, what are you talking
we
about?
have
Like,
determined that we are bullish on, or at least I have determined that I am bullish on
right now?
Pump Fun, Pang Yu, Trump,
I haven't eaten either, so
Bonk,
whatever you do, let me know.
and SPX. Those are the 5 that I would put
Is that a good bio?
hundreds of thousands of dollars into.
Did I just upgrade? Like, just
In
be honest,
order
look at everything and
to
just see
see
if I
a
upgraded.
stable.
Wait, click on the whole thing.
Hold on, I'm watching this show on Kush.
Oh, I didn't know you were watching something.
In order to have my money stay
It's so
stable
soundproof over there.
and get a good
He's just
return
looking
on
at the
investment.
screen.
I'm not saying that they're going to go to the
Alright,
absolute
well,
moon,
I'll see you in a second.
but
brother.
I know for sure,
Alright, much love.
or I don't want to say that, but I feel that they will
I'm
all
telling
go
you,
back
bro.
to all-time high from
He
this
gets off the
retracement that we
street.
have done,
I'm
and
gonna talk to him about
according
it,
to the math, we are down about
honest opinion,
40% on
super
each
honest
coin.
opinion.
On each, we are down
I
about 40%
swear,
on each
and I
coin,
mean this with
right?
every bit of love.
So if you buy in
respect,
now, you will be
but
up back at all-time high.
I don't know how to put this. First it was Dooku, now it's Brando and Assad. And why do people, when they can't get a hold of them, get a hold of me? And then it's like, bro, like, motherfucker. What's up?
Who was that just called?
Brando. I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna start ignoring. I'm like, I'm not about to be the weakest link that people start calling me. You know, like fuck you.
Bro, I learned that on fucking week 2.
My apologies. I'm pretty slow, bro. I really am. It's not a character. It's not a character.
Let's see if I can clip this up a little bit better.
Really? I didn't even know that dynamic. Some people they be trying to get in good, but then when they can't, they like hit you up.
Oh yeah, and it's the people.
You know how many
who are the
people?
most-
You know how many people texted me when I first got to the fucking base house?
You just was like, no.
Yeah, I ignored them because I knew that's what they were trying to do. That's what they do, baby.
My cousin though, Vincent.
That's what they do. Nah, I mean, that's just what people do, bro. You just sit there and just.
So with the market
Also,
being
I'll
down,
really show
and we did
you
the
guys
analysis
a
of
family member
what
of
coins we
mine
are
is
bullish
like,
on
I don't really have like.
over the next coming of weeks and months, we have determined that we are bullish on, or at least I have determined that I am bullish on Pump
My
Fun,
white side stays up normal.
Pang Yu,
Not really, like, not that I'm
Trump,
eating them, but like, I was thinking about
Bonk,
getting my aunt out here, but if I get
and
my aunt
SPX.
here, then that means I'm gonna have to get
Those
her
are the
a place,
5
'cause I'm not gonna,
that
she's not
I
gonna be
would
staying with me type
put
shit.
hundreds of thousands of dollars
No, B's
into
not gonna be here until the end. I think I honestly
in
believe
order
that. I honestly
to
believe
see
that he
a
is
stable,
like
in
the
order to
same
have
way
What video? We're gonna
my
go
money
record a
stay
video.
stable
Yeah.
and
Oh,
get
I
a
didn't
good
know that.
return on
Yeah, I think
investment.
so.
Okay.
I'm not saying
I
that
don't
they're
know.
going to go to the absolute
Oh,
moon,
I literally
but
don't
I
know,
know
bro.
for sure, or I don't want to say that, but
No, they do.
I feel
They do do
that they will all go back to all-time high from this retracement that we have done. And according to the math, we are down about 40% on each coin. We are down about 40% on each coin. Right?
I just keep rocking like that.
So if you buy
Kind of have to be like
now,
that.
you will be up back at all-time high.
Good that you've been like, where do you need help at? This is the metric just open and ready, like whenever. I think that's good.
Yeah, that's a key.
So with the market being down, and we did the analysis of what coins we are bullish on over the next coming of weeks and months.